Hi, I'm Abby McHugh-Griffa, Executive Director of the Climate Solutions Accelerator. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed the summer and are feeling refreshed and ready for climate action this fall, because oh boy, are there a lot of things coming up in the near future. So I'm not even going to try to tell you about them all. Instead, I'm going to invite you to really read our newsletter and take a look to see what's happening, for example, with Climate Week, which is in mid to late September. But I do want to highlight one particular action opportunity that is in the near future and is especially important for influencing the future of our local energy system. And that is the rate case hearings. So if you're not familiar with what a rate case is, this is a legal process that happens about every 3 years or so when the utility companies, meaning RG&E and NYSEG, want to raise rates. And so when they want to raise rates, they need to go to the Public Service Commission, ask permission to do so. That starts this process, which takes a long time, about 11 months. And it is really the one and only opportunity that the public has to influence how RG&E, how NYSEG spends their money. And of course, that is our money, right? That's the money that we ratepayers on our monthly bills contribute toward the energy system. So don't miss this opportunity because, to be quite honest, there is a lot of room for improvement in how money is currently being spent. So, for example, still being used to build out gas infrastructure, promote gas as the energy of choice, and it's just kind of past where that is a viable option for our future. So, this is the time. It is a super wonky process. There's a lot to dig into potentially if you want to, but for the hearings, you don't really need to get into all the details. What we'd really ask you to do is show up and tell your story of how utility rate, utility service impacts you and your community. So there are 3 dates for virtual hearings coming up. That's September 15th, 28th, and October 18th. Both 2 times on both of those days, all those days. So 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Again, all the details are in our newsletter, along with specific talking points to help you prepare your comments. But this is really important. And we are hoping there will be an in-person hearing here in the Rochester area as well. Not sure though. So whether or not that happens, please participate in a hearing. You do need to register in advance. And this is, again, kind of the one and only opportunity that we have every 3 years to influence how a lot of money is spent on our energy system. Okay, moving past that, I have no updates for you about this exciting new program that I thought we would have a contract for by now. Still don't. And at this point, I am beyond predicting when the contract is actually going to be finalized. I'd like to say this week. I'd like to definitely say by Climate Week, because I think the funder is interested in issuing a press release during Climate Week. So pretty sure it'll happen by then, but still can't talk about it other than to say that we are hiring, again, we're hiring staff specifically to work on this program. And so in the newsletter, we'll be sharing the job description. Please get that out within your networks, people who you think might be interested. The best candidates tend to come to us from, kind of this climate movement, broadly speaking, people who are passionate, engaged in this issue, and want to contribute and make a difference. So we will be hiring 2 people in the role of energy advisor, hopefully in the near future, and your help with sharing that job post would be much, much appreciated. Again, please read the whole newsletter for the full list of events, including our annual meeting, Amped 1-year celebration, all kinds of exciting stuff happening. And thank you so much for your time and for your contribution to our local movement.